letter to President Biden. You know, obviously you guys are getting ready to go on a long recess, and so if these talks can't be kick-started by the time you return, at some point will Senate Republicans have to get off the sidelines and get more involved with negotiations?
I think we all support the efforts by House leadership, by Speaker McCarthy and his team, to get the administration back at the table. And I think it's unfortunate that the administration hasn't shown at least much of a willingness to do that. Frankly, I think it's ridiculous. We've got a major, as you point out, incident coming up in the not too distant future. And they're the folks that can sit down and actually negotiate an outcome. And so we are very supportive of what the Speaker's trying to do, and hopefully his letter, which laid out some specific solutions, will get the administration back at the table, and they can have a meaningful conversation about how we deal with the debt limit and hopefully how we deal at the same time with some spending reforms.
Senator Thune, you started the press conference about the attack on U.S. forces. Is there any risk in Senator Tuberville blocking military promotions to try to get this policy?
Well, I mean, the Senator Tuberville, the issue that he's raising, I agree that the Department of Defense's policy is atrocious, and it is a departure from decades-long understanding of federal public policy when it comes to that issue. And it's his prerogative. Any individual senator can use their powers and their rights as a senator to get the attention of the administration. The administration can move those nominees. All it takes, every nominee now is at 51 votes, and if they choose to, they can move them along, and hopefully they can sit down with Senator Tuberville and address the issue that he's raised, because one, he's very passionate about it, and he's not alone. We have a lot of members in our conference who care deeply about that issue. One last one, yeah.
Regarding Speaker McCarthy's letter to the President, Senate Leader Schumer just now said there's not enough detail, that McCarthy still hasn't put enough detail to warrant a negotiation to sit down with the President. Do you think the House Republicans at this point should pass a budget so that they can put more pressure on Democrats to get this negotiation?
Well, I mean, I find it ironic hearing Senate Democrats, whose job it is to pass a budget through the Senate, attacking House Republicans for not passing a budget in the House. I mean, the Senate Democrats, if they wanted to, if they want to put the President's budget on the floor, we'd be more than happy to vote on that. But I think, again, I'll come back to the point I made. The only way we get an outcome here is if the Senate Republican leadership and the President can come to an agreement. And hopefully that would apply not only to the debt limit debate, but also to the debate over the spending bills this year. And we're supportive of those efforts. And I thought the Speaker's letter, frankly, was pretty specific. He laid out 4 very specific policy suggestions that would represent, I think, common ground. And again, I hope the administration will come to the table and will engage in a conversation that could lead to an outcome that would not put us in a crisis with respect to default, and deal with the issue of spending reforms, which is what the House Republicans are trying to get on the table. Thank you.